Senegalese food is very known throughout Europe, Asia, America, and people flew sometimes 5,000 miles just for the food. So it's great for us to come bring it to Chicago.
Yassa is a national dish in Senegal. So that's from there we got the name from the restaurant. Whoever never ate it, you don't know what you're missing. That's one of the best things.
My wife, when we have friends coming to our house, when they test the food, they say, "This is great. Why don't you open a restaurant?" So people keep saying the same thing again and again until we moved here in Chicago and decided, why not?
I have passion cooking and I enjoy cooking.
We live here, we are American citizens, so we love the country and we want to be part of it. So whoever comes
is welcome.
We'll be glad to give you whatever we can offer.
We want him to feel comfortable.
Yassa is a little taste of Africa. Ivory Coast, Ghana, Nigeria.
You name it, we got it here in Yassa. And any time of the day or night, you can bring me and I will be here cooking for you. Hey, no problem.
7 days a week. Eh?
So Rosalind, you love the unique flavors at Yassa. Tell us why you chose it.
Oh, you know what? It's not even just the food, it's the overall experience. It's owned by a Senegalese couple, Maje and Awa, and it's like they bring you into their home. You have the native dish, which is jebujen, which is a grouper that's grilled with all these spices, and it's over couscous and just wonderful, authentic taste. But the menu kind of gives you an example of what you would get if you were in Senegal.
If you were trying to, tell somebody to go there and you're trying to describe the food, how would you describe Senegalese food to somebody?
You know what? I think it's probably a really interesting mix of West African cuisine, which features a lot of fish and a lot of grains, mixed a little bit with more Central African, because you get the lamb and you get the heavier sauces. There's kind of a mix.
I loved it, and I will be going back. And if Yassa were around the corner from where I live, I'd be there for lunch all the time. There were some bumpy starts to the night just in terms of figuring out the menu, but we started asking a lot of questions, and Awa is an absolute dear and explained all of the menu to us. So we ordered 3 entrees and a couple appetizers, and then she disappeared for 45 minutes. We didn't know where we thought, where'd she go? So it was a little strange. But then after 45 minutes, Awa came back with just platters of food. And I realized, oh, she's been cooking. And she just covered our table in food that was extraordinary. And then I didn't care that there's not much decor or that we'd been sitting there for a while, because the food is so great. There's just so much love and heart in that
like
place.
you're in their living room. Exactly.
Jen, was this your first time trying Senegalese food?
It was great. We showed up, and exactly like Rod said, it felt like I was a guest in someone's house. We came in, there were 2 other tables, people were finishing up their meal. We ordered, and I'd asked about one of the dishes, and she said, you know what, it's out today, but it's back tomorrow. So I asked what she recommended, and she just came up with her own dish for us. She's like, do you like lamb? Yes. And then, do you like plantains? Of course. And we just went from there. So my husband and I, we ordered 3 entrees because we wanted to try it. We had the yassa with the chicken, the fish, which was outstanding, and she explained that the couscous was made from yucca, which I'd never seen before, and I like those kind of vegetables, so it was really outstanding. She brought it out, and also, this is a place where you're not going to be in a rush. You're going to wait, take your time, and enjoy the food when it comes out. When we were done, there was food for 3 days left over, and it was I think $32 total. It was crazy how affordable and good it was.
I agree. Our table was covered. It was like
the
Senegal
platters.
Old Country buffet.
Yeah.
There was just food everywhere, and yes, our bill came and it was $45. I couldn't believe it. Have you tried their juices that they?
We
I
usually
meant
get
to,
the
and then I
ginger
just
beer.
forgot. The
We got the
ginger's what I
ginger
wanted
beer,
to get.
which kind of builds the spice, but it's just great. I
We
love
had
it.
a ginger juice, not a ginger beer, and it was a nice palate cleanser between the different meals. And what was also really nice about the food was it didn't seem spicy at first, but then
It builds.
it does,
Yes.
and I like that a lot. It was
Yeah.
it was really interesting.
PJ, what did you eat?
We had the Yassa chicken, we had the whole fish also, and then we had lamb chops. It was phenomenal.
So, Rosalind, what type of a crowd, do you find at?
Well, I don't know if you find many crowds, quite frankly, because it's the only Senegalese restaurant in the city. So you get a lot from the Senegalese community who will come in.
But it's so inviting to whoever. I mean,
Warm.
Awa's warmth and generosity and friendliness, it just like permeates everything in the place. Unfortunately, I got the sense that not enough people are going to it, and that was just heartbreaking, because then Awa and another family member who came said, "Did you enjoy it?" And we said, "Oh, we loved it." And she said, "Well, tell more people they've got to come back."
Right, because as I said, it's the only one in Chicago. So if you're not familiar with Senegal and you don't know anything about the cuisine, and Yassa means nothing to you,
Yeah,
then you might
Awa
not
even said to me,
know.
she said, "Yeah, tell your friends." She said, "I think a TV show from Channel 11 might be coming, but maybe not." And I wanted to say, "They're coming. They're here."
She had said the same thing to me as well. But the nice thing about Yassa is I live on the north side, but it was easy to get to from Lakeshore Drive. Lots
Yeah,
of times
sure.
people will see the address and, I'm not familiar with 79th, and I think, I don't know how to easily get there. I looked online, it's just so easy to get to from
Very
Lakeshore
accessible.
Drive. I'm
Yeah.
definitely going back, but I'm going to go back with a bunch of people.
There
This
are
is really
some
great.
great restaurants in that area.
Yes, there are,
Great
all
restaurants.
lined up and down
Oh, so
79th
good.
Street,
Yeah.
actually.
Well,
yeah.
Rosalind, you recommended Yassa. Give us a summary.
I would say Yassa is a great slice of Senegalese culture. You can get a sample of the warmth of the people. You can get a sample of the great cuisine.
Right. PJ?
It's great. People should seek it out. Wonderful food and just great atmosphere.
Right. Jen?
It's like being a guest in someone's house. It's really fantastic.
Right. Well, you can hang out with Awa at Yassa, 716 East 79th Street, 773-488-5599. Open for lunch and dinner every day. Reservations are accepted. Alcoholic beverages are BYOB, and the average tap per person is $12.